Hello, everybody. Are you working hard? I'm working harder than I should be. Uh, here's the thing. Um, my audio died. Well, okay, it didn't die, but what happened is there was this horrible, awful scratching noise that just started appearing throughout the whole thing, and I'm re-recording the voiceover for this. Oh, look at that! I fell down. That happens more times than I'm proud of. And it's gonna be a weird experience because I now have to react to myself, which I've never done before. Uh, it feels a little ridiculous to be totally honest with you because it's like, what do I do? Get really excited at the things that I'm seeing me do, or what? Oh man. So yep, there's the feather and the note, and so anyway, it's upload day. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. There I go. See, I told you it happened more often than I was proud of. Um, and well, I have to do this real quick. You know, my window of uploading is closing every minute, and I got at least 12 or 13 minutes of time into this episode. And the really fun part, if you know how Banjo Kazooie works, it'll retain the things that you like. It'll keep track of jiggies and things that you've collected, but it'll reset musical notes and I'm pretty sure it resets the world if you exit the game. So basically, that'd mean that uh, let's say if I release Clanker at this first part. Just a big if. I'd have to do it again if I left. So I ended up filming part 2 without any commentary because I knew that my microphone was busted. And here I'm gonna have to do the same thing then, which is great. It's so great. I'm so happy about it. Oh, look at me go. Look at me. This water is disgusting. Come on, pick up the pace, man. You missed a note, idiot. Hi, Clanker. I feel bad because I know in the first time I recorded this, I actually spoke Clanker's lines, but now I'm in a mood. You know what I mean? Have you ever, been working at something only for it to be completely just stolen away from you? Oh, look at that. I'm going straight for Clanker. Good on me. Probably could have started closer to him, honestly. That was a mistake. Here we go, though. So here's the thing. I've talked to you before about how I used to play Banjo Kazooie when I was a kid, you know? And it really was just my favorite game. Well, it was until I got Banjo Tooie. Banjo Tooie easily outplays Kazooie because it just takes everything good about Kazooie and it makes it better, you know, which you can't always expect from a sequel. Especially since a lot of games they start you back over at 0 in the sequel because I guess the expectation is the growth is what people like, and I love in Banjo Tooie that you start off with everything you had in Kazooie, except for one difference. Your basic attack where you paw forward is replaced with Kazooie doing a beak blast or whatever from a standing position. That's the only difference, honestly. Everything else is the exact same, and it's awesome. And I loved that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna finish collecting. No, anyway, what I was gonna talk about is this level here in Kazooie was a freaking nightmare. Okay, it absolutely broke my heart every time because I didn't understand swimming mechanics nearly as well back then as I do now. And so having to, use gloop there to collect bubbles in order to stay alive. That wasn't something I was capable of doing. I certainly didn't realize that I could just follow him around and get bubbles. This is the moment that I was expecting, where I realized that I was having diminishing returns on bubbles because I just wasn't collecting them. It was a bad time. And that's the second turn, so we just need one more key turn. Come on. Yeah, bubbles. We did it! We freed Clanker. Easy peasy. I wonder how we got trapped down there, though. Like, even if you assume that it had anything to do with Grunty, I highly doubt that she climbed down into the water there. You know? I guess she could have used magic to place it, but then why would it have a mechanic, like a wind-up toy key, if it were placed by magic? That just would seem unnecessary to me. Oh, but so I've also mentioned how I've played this before on streams and things. Ever since I started replaying Banjo Kazooie this last year, and Clanker's Cavern is the last level that I ever run before I end up, moving on to a different medium to try and play the game. So it's funny that this is where I start having my nightmare where I have to re-record audio because it's like it's pushing me to give up. I'm not going to give up. But it's just funny that this is the level that tries tearing me apart, Lisa. My point that I'm trying to make is the last few times I've played this level, I haven't died freeing Clanker. Like, the child in me is so proud of me for succeeding at not being just dying down there. Ba-doop, go, huh. There we go. I was a little ahead of that one. Come on, grab the notes. There you go. Come on, silly. I don't think I really get taken out by any more of those wall slugs. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I had a pretty easy time of it. Oh, are we gonna collect the honeycomb piece soon? Yes, I think we are. And we're gonna go climb up on Clanker's arm. Oh yeah, I got disconnected from Xbox Live. Oh no, that's right. We're gonna go ride the screw on his head. That's what we're gonna do. Whoop and up. Pew. And then we're gonna walk across this. I don't remember if I made it on my first attempt. I might have had to come up a second time here. Or it could be somewhere else. I remember somewhere having some... Well, I mean, the first part of this level I had some difficulty walking across, but that was because of the slugs. I think that there's somewhere else in this, though, where I was having some difficulty navigating. I could be wrong. It also could have already happened, and I just... not thinking about it. Alright, now we're gonna go get the honeycomb piece. Look at that. I'm so on top of things, guys. So all I can really remember talking about when I recorded this is I mentioned the brunch I'd gone to, which wasn't about bragging about going to brunch. I very rarely, like, I think once a year maybe I go out for brunch. But it's really good, and I like it. And the place I go is an all-you-can-eat brunch situation. And I mentioned how when given the choice between sausage or bacon, I'll generally pick sausage because I believe sausage on its own is better than bacon on its own. I think bacon is far superior when it comes to, say, a sandwich or just mixing it with something, because bacon is a great additive, but solo bacon, it doesn't have the same filling ability as sausage, and it doesn't have as many flavors as sausage. I think sausage, because of the way it's spiced and prepared, is just so good. And then I talked about the difference between having a patties or links, and how personally I think I'd prefer links in most situations because you get yourself some links and they've I think I was at this moment I was talking about it too. They've got a certain tightness to them, like they're just they're like a juicy meat stick, and I'm a bit okay. Yeah, this is where I get my butt kicked by these guys because I just can't land a hit. Um, so generally links above patties, except in sandwich situations. Again, when it comes to sandwiches, gotta go with patties because they're designed to sit on a sandwich. Then I died, and I'm not really sure. Okay, there's a couple minutes left. I wasn't sure if I just gave up right away or if I went back for vengeance. I think the first thing that I did is I went back and I looked to make sure that Clanker was still free because I did not want to have to free his butt again. Let me tell you, that was not something I was looking forward to doing. Excuse me. I just had salad and I burped a little bit. Okay, here we go. So I think at this point I was deciding what my next move was going to be, and I thought, let's go get the second honeycomb piece in this world so that I can have an extra health honeycomb and not die right away. But I also was saying right here, I know that it's not down in this tunnel, but I do need these musical notes, so I might as well grab them. Because I know that the honeycomb is inside one of the pipes that connects to the water. You basically just swim up and into it, and there it'll be. But I was having some difficulty reaching it because I couldn't quite remember where it was. But it's the one right over here, next to the one man, which I don't think I end up collecting. Which it's probably because I didn't even look at it. I don't remember seeing it there at all. I was pretty focused on the musical notes and the honeycomb, which should be in here, but I can't find it. Where? Oh, it's right in the middle, and I've been just swimming around the very inside edge of this freaking pipe. Anyway, got my 7th health, so that's good. I'm not really sure how many honeycombs there are to collect in this game, because I don't think I've ever collected all of them before. When I set out on this adventure to collect everything, I did that because I've never done it before, and also because I'd like to get all the achievements for Banjo Kazooie. Oh, that was it. That was the end. Okay, we're going over now. Sorry about that. I guess that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next week when my nightmare is over. Take care.